Hello everyone, my name is Bree and welcome to Documented Journey. Today's video is going to be a bit of a chit chat video. It's going to be all about my thoughts on Create December and what's happening with this channel for 2021. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about is obviously Create December. I love Create December. I think it just, it jumpstarts the magic for me for Christmas. I need that. I don't have that in me for some reason. And so this does it for me and I'm really grateful for that. I wanted to just mention last year's Create December. I have listed the playlist for this, for 2019's Create December in the description box of all the videos, but I'll also list it in this one as well. I did a junk journal style for last year, and I absolutely love this Create December. I love that it's all in one book and it's like finished, you know what I mean? With this one, I had it all loose before I even started. So every piece of paper was loose in here. And then as I worked through it, I figured out what direction I wanted the pages to go, what order I wanted them in and all that kind of stuff. And then at the end of Create December, I bound it together. And I really enjoy this. And I think next year I'm gonna do something similar because I don't know, this one has kind of like my heart, if that makes any sense. So I really like this. I like that it's all in one book, like I said. And this year I did it in my practice journal, and I'm trying to put this back on, but it's not working. So I'm just gonna, I did it in my practice journal, and not that I think that I did a bad job or anything. It's just that I like the fact that it was all contained in that one book. And so that is why next year I might do things different. But for this year, I did something where I focus more on sketching, which I really like. So this is kind of what jump-started it for me. This actually was turned into a sticker sheet and a large sticker. And then this was, I think, the prompt berry. I have washi stickers of the gnome, and he was such a fun illustration to do that next year I'm thinking about bringing him back, but making him have friends. So let me know if you like that idea, because I really like him. I also really love washi stickers. Washi stickers are like perfect because they are something that you can put down on your page. It doesn't bulk up your page at all, and it looks like a painting or something on your page that you did. So here is prompts 1, 2, 4, maybe? I don't remember what ornament was, but that's ornament. I just had a really good time. I always have a really good time with Create December. This was my first tutorial lesson on YouTube. Now with these, I was practicing a bunch because I am offering lessons online on my website. It's a virtual lesson that pretty much is very similar to what I gave you on YouTube, except for with the virtual lesson, I'm there. So you can ask me questions, you can pick my brain. I also go into more detail about why I'm applying that specific line there, or how to mix colors, or why I'm choosing that color, or even how to draw something. It's just more of a, teachable moment. So there's more information for you. The tutorials were really just practice, so that way I feel really comfortable and confident moving forward with the online lessons. Also with the online lessons, once you've signed up for the class and gone through the class, you actually get access to a replay for as long as you want it. So that's kind of cool too, that even if you sign up for the class and you don't even participate, like you don't come, you still get access to that replay. And I don't know, I think that that's really cool for people that could have possibly can't make any of the time slots that I have offered, but still want to participate in how to sketch that specific thing that I'm offering. So just keep that in mind when you are signing up for the class. I'm also trying to keep it on a lower price point so that way everyone can participate if they want to. I wanted to somehow like give back, which is kind of why I did all those tutorials for Create December, and why I am choosing to keep the price relatively low for my lessons. I did a sketch challenge for the whole month of December, or for the whole challenge of Create December. And I enjoyed watching one of Heather's videos. I will link it in the description box, because she talks about the benefits of sketching. And I have talked about this before too, but I guess my reason why, and why that I like to sketch so much, and it's very much a meditation for me when I am feeling really stressed out. This is something that I need in my life. You really, I shouldn't say you, when I'm sketching, I'm really like zoning out. I'm making decisions solely on that specific piece. I'm not thinking about yesterday, my family, things that are happening in the world. I'm not thinking about anything like that. I am solely focusing on the illustration itself. And those decisions for me are relatively easy. I mean, honestly, in art, there are no wrong answers, so you can choose to do whatever you want. For me, even though I do meditate, or I do some form of meditation, this is another thing to add to my, tools, so that way I can control anxiety, or I can be more centered and calm. I also do yoga for that reason as well, but I do definitely use sketching as part of a meditation, a therapy, if you will, just like I use journaling. Heather talks about that in her video as well, and I agree with her 100%. I totally do the same thing, and that's why I keep coming back to it. The other thing that Create December did for me was it got me more active on social media. Not that I have not been active, but got me posting daily. It also made me step out of my comfort zone and try new things. So over on Instagram, I did a lot of stories. I also learned how to post reels, which was really fun to get creative with in a different way. So instead of just posting a photo of what I drew that day, I actually made a little video. My favorite is when I would drop like a tube onto the page, and it would transform into that color. I really liked that. With being more active on the social medias, I also got to connect with you, and that is, I can't say enough how much I love connecting with you, getting to know you, talking about art. I love talking about art. So answering questions, or helping in any way I can. I loved connecting. I loved answering the questions. I loved seeing what you posted on there. Create December, the hashtag Create DEC 2020. Had so many amazing things on there. I tried to make sure that I went through every day, and I liked them. I commented on some. I posted some in my stories. I had so much fun, and I just wanted to share that excitement with everyone, and that was kind of my way of doing it. All right, so I wanted to kind of just flip through here. I hated this, but I loved this, and I like the tree too. I can see a difference between this year and last year. Let me see if I can find the tree. I might have to set this down, yeah. So I have this tree from last year. It's watercolor and ballpoint pen. And I have this tree from this year. One is more of like I kind of just threw the watercolor on the page, see where it went, and I went back into it with ballpoint pen, whereas this one's more structured and precise, and more of like an illustration, I think. This is probably my favorite tutorial that I did. I really like this guy. He was, I think, Reindeer and Belle. I think he was both. So there are those two. I have this where my son kind of helped me with the star and the movement of the piece. And this was my very last tutorial. And I really like it. It was simple, but yet, I don't know, still Christmassy. And I just like how that turned out. And then bam, this was my very last page. I could tell that I was in a groove. I could tell that I was not rusty, if that makes any sense. And this is probably my favorite page out of all of them. I just really like how he turned out. The gnome Santa with the list. I mean, wouldn't he go good with the Santa that I already drew, the gnome Santa? I love this page. I think it's awesome. This is definitely my favorite. My favorite. These are the two lessons that I did during December. I had two of the same lesson. Sometimes we have time to do background, sometimes we don't, it just depends, but those are the two lessons that I did, and I just had a really great time in December, and I am excited to move on to a new year, and I wanted to kind of go into what that's going to look like for you if you're interested in continuing to follow along in my journey. So to start off, I did do a poll over on Instagram, and I asked them what they would like to see more from me, may it be on Instagram or on YouTube. A lot of them said two things, really. They said that they love seeing the process, my process, which I won't stop sharing that. I absolutely love sharing that. So that you will be getting. And then they also said that they wanted to see more of me and know more about me, maybe share a little bit more of what being an artist is like, with a family, or having the kids home all the time and being a homeschooling mom at the moment. I think that just with everyone, I think that obviously you like to see the person's face, connect with them in a way, and obviously you don't want to just see my hands all the time. You'd like to get to know me a little bit, and if you're going to spend your time with me, then I could see why you'd want to see me more. So I am going to try to put my face out there more and give you a little bit more about me. I am really good at setting boundaries with social media, and so this one feels like a very big challenge for me, but challenge accepted. I'm going to give it a go. So that is kind of what's going on here. That was my thoughts on Create December. It has a soft spot in my heart. I absolutely love Create December. So that is my thoughts on Create December, and that is what is going to be happening, hopefully, for 2021. I cannot thank you enough. Thank you for being here. Thank you for everything that you do for me. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to spend it with me. And until next time, I'll see ya.